everyone, this is Gururaj from the team Program Pirates. Today we are going to use HTML and CSS and a bit of JavaScript to replicate a music player. So this is the output which we need to replicate. I'll just show you the output. Yeah. So this is the output which we need to replicate. As soon as we get down, the scroll bar is also closing. So this is the navigation bar. Whenever we hover onto the elements of the navigation part, the color will be changing. And when we get down, here we have all the top tracks which are playable, by the way. So whenever you click on the play button, the track starts playing. And coming down, we have comment section. We have added a few comments over here, and we have added a section called as popular creators, where I have added a scroll bar through which you can access all the popular creators playlist also. This is scroll bar which is there, and this is the last part where we have the footer section, where I have added few of the social handles also, and which this is the project which we need to replicate. So let's get back to our VS Code. This is the VS Code, and this is the new file which I have created named as demo projects. I've already added all the assets over here. So let's create a new file called as project.html. Yeah. So let's give the emit abbreviation. Okay. Okay, where is the file now? Wait one sec. Not in the songs section, only the new project in the demo project section. So this is project.html, and let's type the code from here now. Emit abbreviation, and this is the title where we need to give the title as music player, and in the body section we need to create few divisions also. Let's also create a new file for CSS2. Let's name it as styles.css, or let's name it as project.css. Yeah. After creating new file, we need to link this CSS file to the HTML using link tag, which is project.css. Yeah. Coming to the body section, first of all, we need to have the navigation part. So let's create a division having class as main. In that division, let's have image first. Okay, let's once have it. Let's open this division thing. So we need to still link few things like a website. For all the buttons, we need to have this website. We need to copy it from here. This is the link for the website which I was talking about. Yeah. We need to link it so that all the buttons will have all the styles which you need. Okay, coming to the body part, after creating a division named as main, we need to give a division, another division having a class name as progress bar, progress underscore bar. Yeah. After creating this, we need to have an ID also. Yeah, this is also having the same thing as bar. Yeah. After that, first of all, we need to give an image source having it is in images, right? It is in images having the background image. So in the output, we had a background image of mic, right? So yeah, we need to give it over here. And after that, in the main section, we need to create another division for all the navbar content. So let's give the class name as navbar. In this, we need to have this I tag, which I need to copy by why, because we need to have the play button and the logo which we have seen as earlier. In this division of navbar, coming down, we have a few elements of navbar. So for that, we need to create another division named as navbar content. So let's create it over here. Okay, I'll just cancel this. Space division having class as nav content. When in this, we need to add a list of elements having anchor tags. So we'll copy this list from here. This is just the navigation content, guys. So this is the home page and all of this. So here we have the homes tracks as well as comment section, and we have also added contact us, in which we have added an anchor tag redirecting to the Instagram page of the Spotify. And here we need to declare a JavaScript function for the menu button which I have shown. Whenever we click on the menu button, there should be a menu items all should be open. So we need to take this JavaScript thing also over here. After that, coming down, we need to have another division for the JavaScript elements or for the menu bar. So we'll create a division having a class name as side underscore menu. In this we need to have this list elements. So these are all the list elements in the side menu. So we are done with the navigation part right now, and let's go to the main part now. This is the mid part. So before going to the navigation part, let's give a few CSS for the body part as well. So this is the basic CSS which we need to give. This is for the everything selector. We need to give the margin as 0 and padding 2 as 0. Yeah. And box sizing as border box, and font family. So we don't know the font family of this website, so we are randomly taking this as a font family. Okay. Coming to the HTML part, giving styles for the HTML too. Let's give this scroll bar behavior too. Yeah. Give this as smooth. Coming to the body section. We'll have this minimum height thing. Minimum height, let's give it as 100 VH. Let's click over here. Yeah, 100 VH. This is the vertical height, and display is as always flex, and justify content as center. Background color will be given as, okay, let's give this as 000. Yeah, let's give it as black, and let's once have a look at our output. Did we get the navigation bar output? So let's just go here, open the screen, go live. We are going live, by the way. Let's see how is the new output which you are going to get. This will be opened in Microsoft Edge. Let's open it again. Okay, now it is linked. Let's see how is our output. Okay, let's once again close this. Let's once again close this and open it again. Go live. Yeah, now we have gone live. So as you can see, this is the background color as we have got it as black, and I guess we are still not given styles for the logo. So I guess we cannot see all the content over here. We'll again go back to our HTML file and give more sections so that we can see a proper output. Let's just get back to our HTML file again. Coming to the mid part now. We need to create a division for the mid part. So it will have a class name called as mid underscore part. Yeah, it should have an image of a weekend. We have seen it, right? We have mentioned the singer also. So yeah, it is in the file images, and over here it's weekend. Yeah. After giving the singer image, we need to have a few description of that guy. We'll give a division, and again for that having class name as description. Okay, in this division we need to give a little bit a paragraph having ID as a name. So here we are giving his name as the weekend, right? The weekend, yeah. Coming down, we have another paragraph, a small paragraph for mentioning that he is a Canadian singer. and let's create another division having class as author description, author underscore description. In this we'll give a paragraph having his description. So this is the description which I have given in my project. Let's just copy this description because there is nothing we need to change over here. Let's just copy this. After giving the paragraph thing, we'll get back. After giving the paragraph in the author description, we need to have few buttons. So in this, let's create a new division having class names as buttons. In this, we have all these itags buttons which we cannot type, which we have borrowed it from the internet, as these are the buttons which will be visible as symbol. So we cannot type this. Okay, we are done with the mid part now. Let's get down to the tracks part. For the tracks part, we have this top tracks section as we have seen in the output part. So in the top tracks section, let's start by giving a division known as top tracks. We have given a division as top tracks, and let's also give it an ID having the same name as top underscore tracks. In this, we need to have a p tag which is having an ID as heading. Okay, yeah, over here. So let's create only for one top track, and again we can just copy paste all the top tracks because the format will be same. This is just a HTML file. So first we have a button over here which we need to have. This is non-breaking space which will not go into the next line, by the way. Okay, will copy this I tag which is borrowed from internet. This I tag having class as bx playlist, and this is the symbol, so it cannot be typed. Yeah, so this is an icon which we have given in the top track section, and coming down from that, we'll have another division. We'll create another division having class as track. In that, we'll create a division having id as track. In this division, we need to give an image source for the song which we are having. So let's go to song image. In this, the first one will have is one direction. After that, after giving the image of the songs, let's create a division called as actions, by because having id. Okay, having id as actions, why because whenever we click on the button, we need to have it, we need to see that the song is playing. Okay, let's give it as actions. In this division, we need to give a tag where we'll have the button, so we need to just get this. Okay, we'll give hashtag so that we do not have any errors. And this is another symbol which we need to give. So this is the for the heart symbol. This I tag is for the heart symbol. Okay. Getting down, we have this another a tag where there will be a play button. So as we have seen in the output, right, we have a play button as well as a heart button side by side. So we need to give this a tag so that whenever we click on that, the action will take place. I'll just copy this button thing and let's paste this. Yeah. After this, we need to give an audio source. Obviously, let's close this division right here, and after that, we need to give this audio source. So we have this audio source thing tag in our HTML, and it will be in the songs. Let's give as 1.mp3. Yeah. And this audio source, let's create an ID also having name as music. Fine, we have given audio source right now, and after that audio source we need to create another division having class as song description. Why? Because we need to give the song description too. So this will be the song description. In this, we need to have a paragraph and we need to have the song name. Okay, what makes you beautiful? giving the name for the song, we have we have another paragraph for the singer, right? One Direction. Yeah, we have a download button as well as the message button. So we need to have these two buttons having symbols, right? So we need to add these two buttons over here. Let's go down now. After coming down, we have another thing also. We need to create a new action for this. So let's create another div having class name as action, having id as class, having id as action2, action underscore 2, actions underscore 2. So in this division, we need to create, we need to have two more buttons where we'll get all these download as well as the share button. So we need to get these two buttons over here in this as action2. Okay, let's go here and let's just get these two buttons right from here. So once we have given, okay, not here, still not getting copied. In this actions to class, we need to give these two buttons as for this download and share thing. And yes, we are done with the first part now. Similarly, we need to create we need to add a lot of tracks, right? So let's get back after a few minutes of data. So in a similar manner, I have also added few other text also. So let's go to VS Code and once have a look. And as I've given I've given this first song as what makes you beautiful, and I've added few other tracks. Just copy paste this too. Just copy paste this division like from the ID as song description and image source from here to here. Just we need to copy paste, and I've changed few songs as well as the names of the artist as well as the song name. I've added new songs. Everything else is similar for in the top tracks part. We have just added this first song right now, and similarly I've added other songs also. Just from this part to this part, just need to copy paste all this and change all the song and also the assets also for the song and audio thing. And coming back here, coming to the user comments part now. Coming to the user comments part, I've given a new division named as user comments, and I've also added a ID called as user comments. In this, I've created division called as comments, and this I've added this comment section symbol. Where this is the first comment which we have added. Similar to this, we just need to copy this thing now. We still need to copy this and paste it again and again so that we have a lot of comments. Yeah, we need to just change the names now. Here everything is the same. We just need to change this to some other names, like I'll keep my name for example. And let's give some other names. Click over here and change the name. Going down, yeah, we'll add another one over here, another comment. Yeah, just give this and change the name. The comments can be similar, you just change it afterwards. After completing the comments part, we have another part as top tracks, right? Okay, let's write a comment as top tracks. In this, we will create another top tracks section now. Coming to the popular artists, we have created this, right? So in similarly in this, we'll create another section for all the popular artists, popular creators. In this, we'll give a division having class as artist. So let's give it as popular artist, popular underscore artist. Similar manner as top tracks, we will just copy paste. Once we have given only one popular artist, we can just copy paste all of them, so that all of them will follow. As once we have given only one, we can just copy paste all of them. So after creating a division called as popular creator, we need to add another button for the trophy thing and the artist thing. I'll just show you in the output what I'm adding right now. So once show. So in the output which we need to replicate, what I have added is this one. Once we go down, we have this trophy thing over here and this popular creator section. So this is the one which I have added in the code. As you can see, this is the trophy symbol thing which we need to add, and this is the name which we have given. Okay, there's nothing much we are doing over here. We are just giving all the buttons. So I'm just copy pasting this. Now, if not, we need to type it. We need to take this itags from internet, by the way. For everything will be available on the open source websites. Okay, just let's give only one artist right now, and let's just copy paste other artists so that time will not get wasted. After creating a division called as popular artist, I've given this. In this, we need to create another division, another div known as artist list now. Artist underscore list. Okay, just enter. In this artist, we need to create another div known as artist. Now we are going on to a single person. Okay, division called. Okay, not specified a class over here. That is create another div known as artist. In this, we'll give the image of the artist, and we know we have the image in image section. In this, we'll have any one of them. Like we'll have example. We'll have this image. Yeah. In this, after giving the image of that artist, we need to create another division having a class name as artist description. Right. In that description, we'll have all the likes and shares of that particular artist. So let's create it as artist description. Artist underscore description. DESC. Yeah. What I'm talking about is this description, like this shares and likes thing. So this is also a button. This is also symbol. So we need to add this symbol again in the similar manner as we have added earlier. So let's get this thing done. In this section, we need to give this I tag again, and this is the buttons for all the like as well as the shared thing. We can also change the numbers here if you want. These numbers are accurate, by the way. That's why I'm just giving these same numbers. After giving this artist as well as this thing, we need to get down and give the same thing again and again, so that we don't need to add any other different thing. Just create the same divisions from the artist list. Just copy it again. Okay, once we'll get this down. Yeah, now in this first, we need to just copy this description part till here, and again just paste it again and again, so that we can add so many artists as we like. You just need to change all the assets. Like first of all, we need to change this thing. Let's give it as Drake. Okay, we have got Drake over here. Similarly, we need to also change all the images. Backspace, give some random things like Kanye West. Coming down, we'll give another description. Backspace, some other guy. We'll give this as Eminem. Okay, let's now once check how is our output. Once we'll open the VS Code in the full tab, and we'll go live again. Let's see what we'll get as output. I've already given few CSS, as we know, for all the mid part. Let's see how is the output which we are getting till now. We'll get down now. Right? So this is the weekend. Okay, we have not linked the CSS file again. Once we'll go to the HTML and link the CSS file once again. Go to the top part and we'll link this CSS file. Okay, this is project project.css. Yeah. Once get back to our output now. Again, we'll reload this so that our CSS file is linked. We need to still give a lot of styles. This is the logo which I was talking about, and this is the songs. These are all the buttons. Let's get back to our VS Code, and let's give a few styles for the comment section also now. Coming to the comment section part, after giving the top tracks, we need to go to the comment section part and give all the styles for the comments part also. I've given few styles for all the tracks as well as this share button, and this is the progress bar. And now we need to give the styles for comments part. This is the styles for all the description part. We have just given few positions, padding left, and these are the colors which I have changed. We have not added a lot of hovering effects right till now, but in the navigation part, we have added a few hovering effects like this. Whenever we hover onto the navigation part, the cursor will become as pointer, and the color of that element will change into red color. Finally, getting into the navigation logo, we have also changed. We have also given few other styles for the nav bar also. And coming back to the side menu part, I have not just given many styles for the side menu part. So we'll give the CSS styles for the comment section part right now. So coming to user sections, giving styles for the comment section part. Okay, let's give some styles for the comments too. Okay, the margin top, let's give it as margin top. Let's give it as 5, and after that we need to give the minimum height as 200 pixels, and width surely we'll give it as 85%. This is for the comment section which we have earlier seen. And z-index is for like if one of the images on another one, so as we give the index, the only one, the image which we want to see in the top will come up. So after giving z-index we can see the output, it will come over one another. So let's see. After giving all the styles, let's once again go to the output and see how we are getting it. So we'll give the display as flex, and let's give flex direction as the column. And coming back, we have few styles for the headings part also. Similarly, we have the comments part, and these are few social. So we have this is the main part which I was talking about. This is for the scroll bar. So the design for our website to look it more, to have it in a more cool way, I have added this CSS called as this WebKit scroll bar. Whenever we go on to our website, you can see at the right side of it we have the scroll bar, which is the color of the scroll bar is also changed. So this is the CSS part which we have used for our scroll bar thing. And similarly for the comment section part, I'll explain it one by one before just giving it. We have given this comment section part right over here, right? The scroll bars type, and these are all the comment section part CSS. Coming to user comments, and this is the color, this is the font size. Nothing, there are not many complex sections in this. Till here there is nothing complex over here, just the basic CSS which we need to give. So I'm just giving it over here. I'll just explain everything again from the top. So coming to user, okay, okay. This is the user comments, and these are for all the headings, like we have changed given the names, right? So these are all for the heading part, and this is for the comments. Justify content in space between, so that we have all the spaces evenly distributed. And going down we have this scroll bar thing, which I have already explained you why we need this scroll bar styles. And coming to the popular section part, we have this images which we need to give. There are also not many specified styles which I have mentioned like earlier. I'll just take this and explain each and every part again and again. Okay, once we'll get over here. Okay, coming to the popular artist or popular creator part. First, we have the anchor tag, so that to give the underline as none, so we have given the style this style type as none. We have given the part as white also. Coming to the the creator image, we have given few z-index as 10 and width is 85% same. And this is the artist list. This is also the same thing. We have just given the scroll bar over here, overflow in x direction. So whenever there is a part which is the content is getting overflowed in the x direction, it will become as scroll. So this is the artist part. Artist description is also having few of this. Artist description is this is what I was talking about earlier. So this is the artist description, right? This is the styles which are given for the artist description. Artist description styles are width is 100%. 100% width is occupied over here, and this is for the image. The width is 100 10 and for height is 100%. Now the object fit is covered. So this object is all. So this image is obviously covered completely in this box. So this is the style which we have given. Coming to the footer section styles now. Let's give footer section styles now. Let's get back over here. Yeah. Coming to the footer section. These are the few basic footer section styles where I have mentioned, like connect with us is also there. No? This is for the all the footer section. And let's give this. Getting back, we have this responsive part where we have used a few media queries. So whenever the size of the screen will be 700 pixels, queries will get into action. I'll show you once where we have done with this media queries. I'll explain it one by one so that we don't have to waste time on these media queries. So this is just given so that the responsive we'll have a responsive music player. Getting the top of it, I'll explain the one by one properly. Whenever the size of the screen, whenever we have a maximum width of 700 pixels, the responsive menu will be displayed as a block section, and the width of the top tracks will also change. Similarly, not only top tracks, the comment section will also have few changes in their minimum height, and at that align items will become center, so they'll not look into this blocks thing. They'll become inline. Okay, and whenever the screen size is 500 pixels or 300 pixels, that is for our mobile phones and small devices, the descriptions of songs will also, the font size of this section will also get reduced. And this is a padding section which we have given. The padding bottom is also given. These are few styles which will come into play whenever the screen size is reduced to 500 pixels. Okay, so we'll create another file in this, and we'll give a little bit of JavaScript also. Let's create the file as main.js, and I'll even get this now. Once we'll have a look at our output before going to JavaScript. So I'm back. We need to get back to our project also. So this is the main JavaScript which I was talking about. This JavaScript is basically used for all the buttons which we have added, like the buttons which we are seeing in the output, like this one, this one, and this menu bar which will have all these hovering effects and all these buttons, right? So this is where we have used JavaScript. And coming down, we have this another JavaScript usual over here. Whenever we click on any of the play button thing, the music is playing. So for this we need JavaScript. That is why we have used JavaScript, and I'll explain the JavaScript code right now. So this is where we are starting, and whenever we play the music, the song index is select to 0, and there are few loops which we have used over here, where whenever we click on the song as play, the song will be played. And coming here, we have given a function that whenever this function will execute it in every second. And coming to the side menu thing, we have given this side menu bar. Whenever we click on the menu button, all the content will be displayed below that. And this is for the scroll thing. Whenever we scroll on the page, the as we have seen, like this, I'll show it once again. Yeah, whenever we go down, there will be a bar which will be closing. As whenever we go down as website, the bar will be closing. So whenever we are at the end of the website, the bar is completely closed. This is also done using JavaScript. And let's get back to our HTML file again. I'll explain it again. This is the navigation part which we have created, and where we'll have all these list elements having home, tracks, comments, and contact us. I've given a spot Instagram, Spotify. Whenever we click on the contact us section, we'll be redirected to the Instagram page of Spotify. And here we have given the menu button, and all the list elements are given below it. Coming to the mid part is where we have given this image, mic image, and this weekend singer, and all this song description. And coming here, this is the description which I was talking about. And coming to the top tracks, I have given a class name. We have created a division called as top, having class name as top tracks. And this is song image which I have added. This is the song image which I have added. This is the One Direction image. And after that, we have given image. After giving image, we have created another division having ID as actions. And in this, we have all these symbols as well. So this is the audio source which I have given. Afterwards, we'll have the song name as well as the singer name. So this part from here, from this track to this division, everything will be same for all the other songs also. So we have just copy pasted all this. And coming here, user comment section part. The first we have created a division named as user comments, and we have given few comments, like we have changed the names also. This is the same again for all the comment section. I have not even changed all the comments again. And coming to the popular artist part, we have created division called as having class name as popular creators. And this is the first popular creator image, and we have even given this extra. If we are giving this extra effort, whenever we click on the thing, it will redirect us to the page. So right now we have given this name as Rihanna, right? Whenever we click on that Rihanna name, will be redirected to another HTML file which I have already written over here. This is basic HTML file. This is also the same as the other previous top track sections. We have also added few tracks so that whenever we click on the name, will be redirected all the top sections will be there like this. Whenever we click onto the top popular comment section part, like whenever we click onto this image, it will take us to a new page where all the songs of that popular creator will be there, and all these songs are also playable by you. Similarly, whenever we click on this name, we'll be redirected to another page. We'll have all the top tracks of that particular artist. Let's come back to our code again. So this is again the same thing which we have done. Just copy pasted all the popular artist images as well as their sources. Okay. Coming to the footer section, I've added few social handle links, and this is a social handle links of Spotify. This is a Twitter, and this is Instagram, and this is a Facebook links for the Spotify, and this is where I have linked my main JavaScript file. So yeah, this is the output. Once again, we'll go live from our code itself. Once again, we'll go live. Clicking on go live from here. I've also linked all these script files. So let's once again go live from here. I guess we need to wait before the system. Okay, once I'll close this Microsoft Edge, we'll go live again. Close this port number. Go live. Let's wait for a few minutes now. There are many applications running in the background, so that it's taking time. Okay, it is running now. So this is where we can see our output, whatever we have coded right till now. Let it load. My internet speed is actually a bit slow over here, so we have got our output. This is the output for the part which we have coded, and I'll just again explain you why this music player is responsive. Like we have added few media queries, right? Whenever the screen size is 700 as well as 500 pixels, I have added few media queries. So let's check if they are working or not. And whenever we have clicked right click and go to inspect element, and you will have this symbol over here. This is for all the response to check whether the site is responsive or not. Okay, let's check it again. Let the site completely get loaded first. Okay, it's running. So whenever the device is when the screen size is 700 pixels. Okay, let's again go to our output, and whenever we click onto this, okay, this is not our output. Yeah, I will explain you about the yeah. Let's get back to it again. So I'll close this and show the responsiveness again. So the entire thing is actually disturbed. It's inspect element. Okay. So whenever the screen size is 700, the page becomes responsive by itself. Okay. Why is it zoomed in now? Okay. Let's go to a Chrome page and explain. This is Microsoft Edge. So the developer tools are not working very well. It is better whenever when if I'll explain it from the Chrome page only. Okay. I'll click on inspect element. Yeah. Now the page is actually in a proper way. So whenever the screen size is 700, right, 700 pixels, you can see that the button is we'll get a button over here, which will whenever the screen size is 700, we'll get a button over here which will have this drop down menu, and whenever the screen see the entire content is still visible, and whenever the screen size is again 500 pixels, 500 pixels, that is, let's see, 500, yeah, 500, the like symbol is also going from here, and still the content is still easily visible. So this is a responsive site, and this is a scroll bar which I've added, right? The style is still completely responsive. So this is what I was talking about. I wanted to explain it from the Chrome itself. So why? Because the Microsoft Edge was a bit slow. Thank you for giving this opportunity, GoCinQ.